Few albums in popular music have achieved the legendary status of The Beatles' 1968, better known as the White Album. With its stark white cover, an astonishing collection of songs spanning folk, hard rock, blues, psychedelia, and avant-garde experimentation, the double album remains one of the band's most ambitious achievements. Across its 30 tracks are some of the greatest songs the Beatles ever recorded. Classics such as Dear Prudence, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, Blackbird, Julia, and Happiness is a Warm Gun have become defining moments in the group's catalog. Yet, despite the album's enduring reputation, one song on the record would eventually become the target of one of John Lennon's harshest criticisms. The White Album was unlike anything the Beatles had released before. Rather than following a unified concept like Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, it embraced variety. Every member of the band contributed memorable material, giving listeners everything from delicate acoustic ballads to aggressive rockers and experimental sound collages. Producer George Martin famously believed the album contained enough great material for a single masterpiece and suggested trimming many of the songs. The band disagreed. They insisted on releasing the project as a sprawling double album, believing every track deserved its place. That decision gave fans one of rock's most celebrated records, but it also meant that not every song would be remembered equally fondly by its creators. The birthday song that Lennon never loved. After the emotional intimacy of Julia, side 3 of the White Album opens with an abrupt burst of energy. Birthday is a straightforward rock and roll celebration built around pounding guitars, hand claps, tambourines, and one of the album's simplest choruses. Paul McCartney enthusiastically sings, The song has since become one of the most recognizable birthday anthems in rock history. Its infectious groove and party atmosphere have ensured that it continues to appear in films, commercials, and birthday playlists decades after its release. Ironically, John Lennon never considered it one of the Beatles' stronger efforts. It was a piece of garbage. During his final major interview with journalist David Sheff in 1980, later published in All We Are Saying, the last major interview with John Lennon and Yoko Ono, Lennon reflected on the song with remarkable bluntness. He explained that Birthday had been created spontaneously during a recording session, rather than carefully crafted beforehand. Birthday was written in the studio, just made up on the spot. I think Paul wanted to write a song like Happy Birthday Baby, the old 50s hit, but it was sort of made up in the studio. It was a piece of garbage. The comment has become one of Lennon's most famous dismissals of his own work. While many fans embraced the song's carefree spirit, Lennon felt it lacked the inspiration and emotional substance that he valued in his best compositions. Despite Lennon's later criticism, Birthday was actually one of the last true Lennon-McCartney collaborations. Unlike many later Beatles songs that were largely written individually, this track was developed together inside Abbey Road Studios. Paul McCartney has often recalled the recording session fondly, explaining that the pair simply decided to invent a birthday song on the spot. The entire process, from writing to recording, happened in a single evening. For McCartney, the spontaneity was part of the song's charm. For Lennon, looking back 12 years later, it represented exactly the kind of songwriting he no longer admired. Lennon wasn't just critical of Birthday. It's important to remember that Lennon was famously severe when evaluating his own catalog. By 1980, he had criticized numerous Beatles songs that millions of fans loved. He dismissed tracks like It's Only Love, Run for Your Life, and several others as weak efforts or album fillers. His comments reflected his evolving artistic standards rather than his feelings at the time the songs were recorded. Lennon even admitted that he wasn't completely satisfied with any Beatles album, explaining, "I'm not satisfied with any individual Beatles album. There's too many fill-ins and padding. I like the inspired stuff, not the created, clever stuff." Although he still praised albums like Rubber Soul, Revolution, Sgt. Pepper, and the White Album, he believed every record contained songs that existed simply to fill space. Part of the reason Lennon may have viewed Birthday so harshly is the company it kept. The White Album includes Harrison's breathtaking While My Guitar Gently Weeps, Lennon's intricate Happiness is a Warm Gun, McCartney's timeless Blackbird, and the deeply personal Julia. Compared with these emotionally rich compositions, Birthday is intentionally lightweight, a fun, uncomplicated slice of rock and roll. Rather than offering profound lyrics or musical innovation, its purpose was simply to make listeners smile and celebrate. Despite Lennon's opinion, Birthday has remained remarkably popular for more than half a century. It continues to be played at birthday celebrations around the world and has appeared in numerous films, television shows, and live performances. Its lasting appeal demonstrates an interesting truth about great artists. Creators are not always the best judges of their own work.